Hi guys, this is Spartan Milsim, and we will be reviewing the 1911 A1 TAC by Elite Force, which is just a 1911 clone to the tactical version of their standard 1911. So this is a CO2 powered full metal sidearm. It has velocity of 345 FPS as advertised on the box. Blowback, all that junk. You guys know plenty about this gun, I'm sure. So the packaging, just standard box, cardboard box, very simple, small, clean, nice. Open it up, real easy to open. You get all their propaganda, one of their warranty information, more warranty information, propaganda for their BBs, and then you get like a user's manual, which is pretty straightforward, easy to use. And then in the box, you'll see something similar to this. Obviously, I've already used mine some, so obviously won't come loaded with the CO2, but the magazines should be separated from the gun as they usually are. It'll come with one CO2 14 round magazine. The wrench to undo the magazine, I don't really like this style because if the screw in the bottom of the magazine strips, then that magazine is screwed. You really can't do anything about it. And then the gun, obviously. First impressions of the gun are very, very good. It's a hefty weight. It's all metal basically, except some small polymer parts. But you can really feel this is just a very heavy gun, which is a good first overall view of the gun. It has this kind of dark earth frame, and then the rest is black. The frame is accented with the black. Externals such as the safety, the beaver tail, the hammer, yada yada. As you can see, it has a threaded barrel, which will be a blaze orange, which isn't too bad. It has a standard Picatinny rail, so you can mount anything really, battle lights, lasers, whatnot. Has the standard eject chamber, and this is a 1911 A1 style, so even though this is a tactical style, it will have the bushing, the A1 bushing right here, which you just push in with a pen or something like that. So when you pull the slide back, only the barrel will come forth, not the recoil spring as it will with the newer versions, since this is an A1 version, like I've said. Beaver tail, it's a double safety, so you have to push in the grip. You have to actually grip the gun for it to fire. As you can see, it won't fire. You grip it, will fire. So that's a great feature of the 1911 that I've really favored over the kind of double trigger of the Glock. I think that's a lot safer. And as you can see, it's the board chamber, or the board trigger, making it a little more aggressive looking, and also a better trigger pull than the A1, the standard A1 I should say. As you can see, you have the safety here, which will only engage if the hammer is pulled back, so you can engage it, disengage it, engage it, and now it won't fire, obviously, even with the hand grip engaged, even though you can feel that it gives way a little more when you engage the grip and you pull the trigger. As you can see, safety is ambidextrous, so that's good for left-handed shooters as well. As you can see, disengage the safety. The sights, these are right down here. Sights are a very clear A1 style, adjustable with 3 white dots. Very, very nice to aim through, very easy acquisition. As for externals, the more tactical serrates on the slide to give you better grip. I'm not a great big fan of the bright white Elite Force logo emblazoned across the slide. I really could have done without that. That would have been nice if it was somewhere on the frame or something like that, if they just left the frame to be, or I'm especially not a fan of this big warning emblazoned across the slide. That really takes a lot away from the gun. I really wish that was just somewhere on the frame, something like that. But the frame has this kind of serial number. I actually don't know if it's unique. More marking than the Made in Taiwan. Just good attention to detail. Obviously this isn't the most realistic. And then you have the caliber 6mm on here. Very basic. You have nice grips on here, standard A1 grips. You have a lanyard hoop here for lanyards, obviously. Takedown of this gun is a snap, just like any other 1911. Pull the slide back to the first opening, and then on the other side. So once it's back on the other side, poke the pin through, pull it out. There's your pin. Set that aside. Take the slide right off. Here's your frame. Save your frame just like that. And there's your slide. And from there, you're just free to disassemble the gun. And if you can zoom in right here, if you can see, right in here, it might be a little tough to see. Just right here is the hop-up wheel. Very easy to access. It's a pain taking it apart to adjust the hop-up if you're trying to adjust it on the fly or something like that. But it stays very stable and it won't come out when firing, or your hop-up adjustment won't come out while firing. So that's easy adjustment system. And to put it back together, basically just repeat your steps. Pull it back, first notch in the slide, and just put the slide catch lever back in. And then put it back in. And then it's working again. So that's basically all the basic functionalities of the gun. As an overall review, first impressions are the threaded barrel is nice, the threads seem decent, they don't seem like they'll strip very easily. The sights are nice, I like the sights a lot. The sights are very easy for target acquisition and they're fast. The gun itself is very good, nice, heavy weight. The kickback is very, very good, although it's CO2, so kickback on most CO2s is very nice. The overall quality of the gun, I've been using it for a little bit now. I've shot a couple magazines through it, and it shoots very well. It's a nice shooter. It's a very good gun. I like it. I haven't really discovered any problems with it so far. Takedown is easy. It's standard 1911 takedown. The balance is good on the gun. I like all the features. I like the ambidextrous safety, the lanyard hoop, the sights. I'm a big fan of the hammer. I really like the commander style hammer on here, I believe they're called. As a fan, I'm an overall fan of the gun. The only qualms I have is the Elite Force white painted logos. I really hate those. They really take away a lot of realism for me. The packaging is nice. It comes with very basic packaging. I just like the styrofoam. It's easy to get the gun out, and it will protect it if you're buying it offline. The magazines, they seem decent. Like I said, I'm not a fan that you have to use a wrench to unscrew these. At least it comes with the wrench, as most will. The drop pad seems pretty steady, like it's not going to fly out. The magazine has some hard retention, and it doesn't. I'm a little disappointed that the magazine doesn't actually have anywhere that you can catch it, so that it can just hook, and then you can load the BBs. There's no speed loading techniques on the magazine. It's a very standard magazine, low capacity. So I'm a little disappointed with the magazines. I think they could have been made better. The quality feels okay. The quality feels decent on them. But this gun, the magazines don't catch anywhere, like I said, which I'm disappointed about, and it doesn't have any speed loading ports. So 14 rounds is okay too. You don't really need much more than that. This gun does suck down. I'm using these JT CO2 cartridges, which are these little, they're just standard 12 gram CO2 cartridges. It seems to last about 3 to 4 magazines on a CO2 cartridge, which is not bad, not good. So it's decent. Gas consumption, just spare mags are kind of a must for this gun with 14 rounds. But overall, I'm pleased with the gun. I'm pleased with all its features. I'm pleased with the performance and the weight and the quality on it. I think for $119, this is an excellent buy. I think just it's definitely worth the money and it's going to last you quite a while. So that's my thoughts on the Elite Force 1911A1 tactical model. If you guys have any further questions, just personal message me or anything like that. Thank you for watching. This is Spartan Milsim, and I'll see you in the next video.